What up, YouTube? It is your man Julio Greaser here yet again, and I'm here to bring you another episode of my Pokemon White playthrough. Last time we left off, we were in front of Professor Juniper's lab, ready to talk to Sharon and see what's going on with this game. Okay, let's go meet the professor. This bitch thinks he's in charge, motherfucker. So, as you see by the uplifted music, that we are in the Pokemon. Hi there, I've been waiting for you young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is Professor Juniper, we know your name. Sharon's such a know-it-all, he's kind of a dick about it. Come, Sharon, there's no time to take things lightly. Today's the day to remember always, so it's best to hear some formality. So once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I'm researching when and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence. As you guys know, that mostly all the Pokemon professors, they're named after trees. So you had Oak, Birch, Elm, Rowan, and then you had Juniper. Had a Pokemon, so maybe that's why, because your Pokemon already trust you. So they like to give your Pokemon a nickname. I usually don't nickname my Pokemon, but for this playthrough, I'm gonna nickname my Pokemon. So let's see, Pigs. You know what? I'm gonna name him. Sorry guys, it's taking forever, I know. But hopefully you guys like this nickname. I see. Are you okay with the nickname? Pork Chop. Yep, we have Tepig the Pork Chop. Pork Chop the Tepig, not what am I talking about. It's such a great name. Yeah, it is, bitch, you'll say whatever. It's for the Pokedex, right? Pokedex? Yeah. Pokedex is the universal guide to, it's basically a Pokemon encyclopedia that tells you the areas and information about Pokemon, and it shows you like different forms and stuff like that. And I just said no, we will not complete the kit. And she's just like, I need this from you, that's why I gave you the fucking Pokemon, bitch. Alright, I'll do it. Okie doke! I mean, yes, Professor. Thank you very much. Blah, 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 blah. More talking, all this. And she gives us the Pokedex. So, the reason that I decided to make this playthrough was just because, you know, I've always enjoyed the Pokemon games and stuff like that. I'm going to skip over this dialogue because it's not really important. And over here is later in the game. But, the reason I did is because I've been watching black and white playthroughs, and here's our mother. Come on, Greasy, wait up. The reason is because, oh, there you are, and what did you have to, okay, I'm gonna finish my point, whatever, I'm leaving. My mom's like, here's Tom Hat. So, the reason that I was watching these old playthroughs, and Black and White 2 came out in Japan, and I really like Black and White, and I'm just playing it over again just because it's a great game. But the thing is, I made this just to occupy my time, because if I'm free, I'm going to want to look at the black and white things, but I don't want, you know, spoilers and stuff like that. I want to play it in English, not watch other people play in Japanese, you know? Even though it's very tempting. Alright, so they said, let's go to Route 1, and, I think they want us to go to Accumula Town, which is the first town in the second town in this game. Greasy, it's this way. Bianca says if we're starting a journey together, she wants us to all take our first step at the same time. I really like how they did this, that one step changes the route and all that. Here we go. 1, 2, you're on Route 1. I love how they restarted the routes too, because in red and blue, it was Route 1s too, and then in gold and silver and stuff like that, it was like 40s and stuff like that, because it was taking up after Kanto. And then in Emerald, it was like 1 something, and I don't remember if there was Route 1. Yeah, there was Route 1s in Diamond and Pearl, just because it was a new area. And then here's Professor Juniper, and she's gonna demonstrate how you have a Pokemon, how to capture a Pokemon, basically how to have a Pokemon battle. I really hate this. This is the only sucky thing about having the DS. There you see a wild Patrat. It's just because you can't skip through all, like you can't speed this up. It's really slow. But it's showing how to battle. It's just gonna pound it a few times and throw a Pokeball at it. So she has a Minchino, that's a female, level 7. And then use a Pokeball after learning. So on Route 1, you can find 2 different types of Pokemon. You can find Patrat, which is a normal type. He's basically like this generation's Rattata, Zigzagoon, Sentret, all like the normal types. The Bidoof of this generation, but Bidoof is the best out of all of them, of course. And So she just demonstrated. And the other one is Lillipup, which is another normal type. He's kind of like, you know, he's very strong as a Pokemon, very offensive, very defensive too. I'm not going to get any of these Pokemon, actually. So, did you see that just now? Here it goes, step by step. First, reduce the Pokemon's HP, blah, 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 give it a status condition. She gives you the Pokeball. She gives you 5 Pokeballs so you can fill up your team, I believe. And then she's saying, meet us up in Accumula Town, where the story's going to progress a little bit. She forgot to say that Pokemon jump out at us in tall grass. Yeah, that's kind of, you know, people know it. And time change. What I really liked about this game, too, is they brought season change and time change back from Gold and Silver. It was reintroduced in Diamond and Pearl, but then it was brought back in here, so that's good. So, we're taking our steps into Route 1, and you're going to see the first Pokemon wild encounter. And like I said, Lillipup. Level 3, it's a female. Actually, when I used to play this when I was younger, I was really you know, choosy in my gender of Pokemon. I always choose males just because I thought they would be stronger, like they have like stronger attacks and stuff like that. So whenever I saw a female, I'd always kill it, and then whenever I saw a dude, I tried to catch it. And now I know that that doesn't really affect it at all. I know my childish mind and stuff like that. So we just got 22 experience. Level up, level 7, Port Chop. And I learned Emmer, the first fire attack. That's gonna get stab on him, which is the same type of attack bonus. I didn't actually know that, you know, you got some things until recently, actually. It's weird. Here's some NPCs, non-playable characters, that basically just here. They give you some hints and stuff about the game. And then there's the other one, Pat Rat, which you saw Professor Juniper beat up recently. And like I said, I'm not going to skip any of the wild battles. I'm going to try to buy repels as much as possible so I don't have them, but just for the sake of my team, I'm not going to capture any Pokemon before the first gym. Yeah, my first Pokemon after that, I'm not, like I said, I had a team in mind. It feels like it's not going to be for a long while that I'm not going to have my Pokemon. So, another Pat right now. We just want to talk to this lady, man. But I mean, if you can keep on fighting me, I really like doing this early on in the game. Early on in the game, I usually always, whenever I get in a wild encounter, I always kill it. Just to get the experience, just because the first gym is always one of the hardest ones, just because, you know, they have high-level Pokemon compared to yours, so that's what I try to do. But then as the game goes on, I start using more and more repels, just because it gets annoying, you know? Ember. And it's dead. 28. Oh, and there's fireworks in the background, which is weird. Let's pick up HD, alright? And this person gives you a potion. There's always one of these people that give you potions. In the first, in the first few games, there's whatchamacallit. In Red and Blue, you open up your PC at home. You get a free potion, and then there's always this dude that says that he works at a mart or some shit, and he gives you a potion. And that's all I always thought was cool. And there you just saw me inflict a status condition on him, which is Burn. I know you guys probably watching this, you probably know what the fuck Pokemon is. If you don't, I feel sorry for you. I feel like you have a lack of childhood, but whatever. That was only a level 2 one. Alright, come on, keep on going. See, I feel like when you're in the wild grass early on in the game and you're not running through them, you still get the same amount of wild encounters that you would even if you were running through them. I mean, when you run in grass, you're more likely to run into your Pokemon, but I mean, I just walked 3 steps and I... stupid. Ember! In its face. Whee! Haha, bitch. Almost level 8. I'm, like, dying here, though. Bianca and Sharon are gonna be up there, and they're gonna be like, yo, we caught some Pokemon. And then they're gonna try to compare, and then they're gonna say something to be like, oh, dude, you're not gonna be able to fill up the Pokedex if you don't catch Pokemon. Because they both already caught another Pokemon. Which is weird, because Sharon doesn't have a Pat Rat or a Lillipup. He actually has a Purloin, which is found in the next route that going in, so he kind of just hacked us right there, you piece of shit. Or he lied to us. What a smart asshole, you should know that. Alright, and here we are. And here's Bianca. So how about it, Gracie? Do you want us to compare which one has the most Pokemon? Yep. What? You only have Tepig? You didn't catch any Pokemon? Won't Tepig get lonely? Incidentally, if you check your Pokedex, you'll see how many Pokemon you found and how many you've caught. I'm off to the Cumula Town. The professor is waiting. And then here you see the first instance of X-Transceiver coming in. You pick it up, and then you have like a 4-way face chat. It's kind of like a Skype. Oh, Professor, right now I'm in front of the Cumula Town Pokemon Center. I'd like to show you around, so hurry up, everyone. Okay, the Pokemon Center, right? Okay, see you. Such an awkward conversation. Well, I'm going on ahead. Sharon, I fucking hate you. Smart ass. Do 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 do. Look at the leaves. Like, I really like how they did that. I mean, it probably doesn't look that good on my camera, but I mean, just the way they're moving across the screen, and like, it's just amazing. So, here we are in the second town of the game, a Cumula Town, and you see Professor Juniper standing in front of the Pokemon Center, which is this building with the roof. Ah, Greasy, there you are. Traveling with your Pokemon is truly one of the joys of being a trainer. Please follow me. I'd like to show you the most important place for a trainer to know. And this is a Pokemon Center. It is probably the most important place that you know. And in this game, they put the Pokemon Mart inside the Pokemon Center, which I really think was a great idea, just because it was so annoying to... Okay, so he wants us to heal our Pokemon. It was so annoying to have to walk to a completely different building just to buy the items that you want. So it's good. You get to heal them up and buy your... It's kind of like the Elite Four, you know, where you, like, they had the double things. So that's good. And then she's like, okay, now that your Pokemon have rested, blah, 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 that's your PC. That's where you store Pokemon and shit like that. If you have more than 6 Pokemon on you, Pokemon that you catch will automatically get transferred to there. And they're talking about how it says someone's PC. And you actually meet the person that made this PC relatively early in this game compared to the other games. And then she's talking to you how the Pokemon Mart is right here. Yeah. So, I mean, you had Bill, who's the creator, the original creator of Kanto and Johto. And then you had Lynette, I believe, from what is it? Fuck, Hoenn. And then you had, I don't remember who it was in Diamond and Pearl. Alright, sounds like something's going on in the plaza. Well, let's have a little look-see. And we will have a look-see next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Right now, you can see that we've entered a Cumula Town. We haven't done much except go through the game progression. I know, I'm sorry. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Grease out.